There are tons of FNAF inspired horror games out there, but this one actually stands out, and honestly, you've probably never even heard of it. It's called Turnout, and while it takes inspiration from games like Five Nights at Freddy's and Buckshot Roulette, it builds on those ideas to create something unique, a game that constantly demands your focus and forces you to make quick decisions under pressure. I played through 4 rounds of the demo, and let me tell you, this game does not give you a single second to relax. Hello everyone, we're going to do something a little different with this video. I'll take you through my full experience with the demo, all the jump scares, freakouts, and those moments where I just had to stop and catch my breath. I'll also break down what makes Turnout different from the other horror games you've seen, and why it might just be one of the most intense FNAF inspired games out there. So, let's just get straight into it. Round 1 is basically the tutorial. 5 rounds of the train game with just enough time to figure out the basics. But what is the train game? Well, this is how it works. You need to guide it to your opponent before it reaches you. The route is hidden and random, and you only adjust one station at a time, always marked with an X. Each adjustment is decided by a number game. The server picks a number and you and your opponent have to guess. Closest guess wins and the adjustment sticks. But here's the trick. Numbers are a one-time use. The game even gives you a list of numbers already picked, so you have to think strategically. On top of that, there are power-ups that can help during the round, but using them wisely under pressure is another challenge altogether. And if that wasn't enough, the first entity is introduced here, the overhead. You'll hear a distinct sound as it flies past. If you're on the computer when it happens, you get thrown into a blackout, total darkness for several seconds. To avoid it, you just have to leave your computer in time. Simple, but nerve-wracking. I beat round 1. I win! Hell yeah. And afterward, a video plays with a single code word, seek. That's when I knew this game was hiding something bigger. Round 2 ups the difficulty to 6 rounds of the train game and introduces the entity known as the virus. Virus attack incoming. Okay, what does that mean? Here's how it works. When the virus shows up, you need to click on the right monitor to boot up the computer. Once the antivirus loads, you need to start scanning. Now, the scan runs on its own, but if you stay at the computer while it's scanning, the progress speeds up. Every now and then, you'll get a notification with a random code. If you don't type it in, it'll stop and the virus will get closer. And once it gets close to you, that's game over. This is where the real stress kicked in for me. I had to keep playing the train game while maintaining the virus. Juggling both systems left me panicking, constantly flipping between the train screen and the antivirus. Just listen to me. Shit! Oh god, I'm being hacked. I've been hacked! Anyway, after beating that round, another code video played. This time flashing 55, 73, or E. Round 3 throws everything at you from the previous round. 7 rounds of the train game, the virus still breathing down your neck, and the overhead waiting to catch you off guard. But this is when the scariest enemy yet shows up, the stalker. And trust me, it is terrifying. Right at the start, a chilling message appears, and then you hear it, a footstep, slowly approaching from behind. To stop it, you have to press the spacebar the moment you hear a step. That forces it back. You only get 5 steps before it reaches you, and if it makes it, you're done. Catch it 3 times though, and it'll leave you alone for a while. The sound design here was absolutely brutal. Every noise had me spinning in panic, splitting my attention between the train, the virus, the stalker, and the overhead. Finally, I did beat this round and unlocked yet another code video. 78, 74, 46. At this point, the tension of the codes felt almost as unsettling as the gameplay itself. Round 4 is absolute chaos. 8 rounds of the train game, while every single entity decides to attack you at once. The overhead swoops in, forcing me off the computer. The virus floods my monitor with pop-ups, demanding I type in codes just to keep the scan alive. The stalker's footsteps creep closer and closer, and I'm slamming the spacebar to keep it back. And all that while I'm still trying to win this goddamn train game. Eventually, I panicked. Ah! Doesn't mean that it's going wrong, it just means, oh my god, there's a person standing there. Hey dude, how are you? You going great? I'm so glad. You can stay there and hold my PC, I suppose, that's fine.
It's fine. I really appreciate you doing the right thing and holding my peace.
And that jump scare, oh man, it got me so bad. I immediately restarted, pushed through, and somehow pulled off the win. The final code video plays 33, 61, 53, 37. Wait a minute, let's talk about that code. I have tried so many different combinations, but I cannot crack it. I don't know where to enter it. I do not understand what this code means. I put it into Premiere Pro, I slowed it down, I wrote the codes multiple times, I tried translating it, I tried looking it up online. I do not know anything. If anyone wants to work it out, I'll put the code on the screen now. I am so desperate to solve this. If anyone watching has figured it out or may know what to do, please let me know in the comments. To conclude, that's exactly why Turnout deserves way more attention. A lot of FNAF inspired games just kind of copy the formula, but this one, it was just so different. It forces you to multitask under insane pressure, constantly splitting your focus in multiple directions, and just terrifying. Turnout might just be one of the best horror game demos you've never heard of. Thank you so much for all the support on the channel. We're so close to 50 subscribers. I seriously appreciate every single one of you. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was something a little different, but I wanted to try and capture that kind of video essay / gameplay style video. I do have some more games that I've recorded that'll just be our standard gameplay recordings, but I really wanted to do something special for this video. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much and catch you later.